Hi, this is Janey Imaani and welcome to Emotional Awareness. So in one of my last episodes, I said that your spouse is not your be-all and your end-all, and they are not your everything. And even though that's true, it's important to remember that our spouses still do have a lot of influence over how we feel. You know, they can hurt us or they can heal us. And so in today's episode, what we'll do is look at the 4 most common reasons why relationships break down. And these are the intangible reasons. They're not necessarily things that you can put your finger on, and so they're much harder to identify. But they are real, you know, they really leave us feeling less than and bad about ourselves, and we don't even know why. So these reasons are by Esther Perel, the relationship expert, and what we'll do is just take it one at a time. They're not necessarily in order. So number 1 is indifference. So that's when you don't really care about your partner. You don't really care about what they think, who they are, what they feel. And, you know, basically they don't matter that much to you. And that's very dangerous, especially in today's society, because we are more lonely. And so, you know, in a world of 7.5 billion people, we want to know that we are at least special to someone, and it's usually our spouses that we expect to provide us, you know, with a feeling of specialness. And so if you have a partner that doesn't make you feel special, it really starts to eat away at your self-esteem. So number 2 is neglect. So that's not prioritizing your relationship or just believing that it's something that's going to survive on its own. You know, we take better care of our businesses, our houses, our jobs, or our cars than we do our partners. Usually, you know, we give our best selves to everyone else and we give our leftovers to our partners. So the relationship expert Esther Perel says that, you know, your relationship is not like a cactus. It's not something that's just going to survive or grow on its own with very little care. Okay, so now we're at number 3, and number 3 is contempt. So that's being dismissive, sort of thinking that you could do better than your partner, or that they don't provide you with much value, or you think less of them. You know, so it could be something like a dismissive look where you're just like, whatever, or, you know, or something like that. And therapists believe that contempt, out of all 4 of them, is the most dangerous because it diminishes their self-worth. And so the last one is violence. You know, when I say violence, I'm not really talking about physical violence. I'm talking more about the subtle things like microaggression, rudeness, speaking disrespectfully, constant mockery, name-calling, or aggressive humour. And this type of violence is often excused as being acceptable because we don't really want to make a big deal out of small things, and we're not really sure if it's okay to be treated in that way, and we're sort of ambivalent about it. You know, for a lot of people, domestic violence is a clear-cut line that it's wrong, but when it comes to emotional violence, it can be dismissed as, oh, you're just being too sensitive. And actually, if somebody keeps hurting your feelings and telling you that you're too sensitive, that could be a sign that something's not right. You know, words are living things. They can really wound or they can heal. And so we have a responsibility over our tongues and the words that come out our mouths. And so if somebody keeps saying that, oh, you're just too sensitive, what they're doing is placing the responsibility on you instead of holding themselves accountable to be more careful or to be more cautious. So that's it. So those were the top 4 common reasons why relationships break down. You know, I know there's a lot of memes out there and quotes that say nobody has influence over how we feel and nobody can make us feel bad without our consent. But when it comes to our relationships, our partners really do have a lot of power over how we feel about ourselves. And so, you know, if we want to live more wholehearted lives and live more fulfilled, healthier lives, then we definitely need at least one safe place in this world. And that should be at home with our loved ones, with the people that we're closest to. So that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching, and make sure you subscribe and like and comment down below. Thank you. Take care. Bye.